Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Today, everyone, is the 13th of July of 2020. Big day today, everyone. We've been talking about this day for a little while now, as we know that Venus and Mars are exact today in the next few hours. So by the time you have this, you receive this reading, this message, the aspect will be exact, and they're obviously coming together in the sign of Leo. I don't know how things were for you yesterday. The energies were quite challenging. I noticed it myself, emotionally speaking. The moon was right on Venus and Mars. So remember that Leo is all about the heart, and well, the moon is our subconscious. It's also fears, but also strong intuition. It can be, the moon being in the sun's sign. Think of it, when the sun and the moon come together, well, just talking about the moon being in the sun's house, not very easy. So there was a mixture of feelings I feel last night, and I felt the energies that they were quite challenging, disappointing. A lot of people were turning inwards, so it was very, very emotional last night. I'd love to hear what was going on for you. I did notice quite a few disappointments. People were sort of like checked out in a way. Anyway, the moon has now moved into Virgo, everyone, so it's time to roll up those sleeves, and it's business as usual. You know, we're on automatic pilot, I would say, moon transiting through Virgo. Venus and Mars, the lovers in Leo, are exact at this point. Not to say that, things cannot happen in the next few days. I'd like to also point out that whatever is going on now, pay attention. We're going to be looking back at now, at this time in February and in March of next year, as the lovers will come back together. So this will be a continuation of the story of what's going on now. February, especially around Valentine's Day. Wow, it's incredible. And then in March of 2022. Anyway, Mars did trine over to Jupiter a few hours ago. Jupiter in Pisces, did I say Mars? Mercury in Cancer. They did trine, so this could be sensitive conversations, or remember that Jupiter wants to expand. It's very spiritual in the sign of Pisces. And again, Jupiter will be at this position again at the end of the year. So it's all like a big story, a continuation of the story that goes on. Remember, Mercury in Cancer is very sensitive to home, family. So including those things, right? Home, family. Mercury is, remember, it can be the trickster, or it can be, logic, the logical mind. It can play out in many, many different ways. And remember that, Mercury is the left brain. It's the logic. Jupiter is the higher side of the mind. It's more ethereal, more expansive. It's the higher octave of Mercury. So an expansive view, a bigger, a wider perspective of what is going on. So we know trines are very helpful, but how helpful was it for you, or is it for you? I do still feel a great sense of frustration in the energies. I truly, truly feel that. Now, of course, some of you are going to say, well, that's your opinion. I mean, for me, it's different. If we just look at the moon now, at 0 degrees of Virgo, it's right in opposition to Jupiter. So remember, Virgo is practical. It's what you see is what you get. It's being of service. it's in opposition to this expansion and to, a sense of spiritual expansion. And remember, Jupiter in Pisces is unconditional love. There is a tug of war. Do you love me unconditional? I need to see the proof. Are you providing a service? Are you doing something for me? Says Venus to Mars, or Mars to Venus. They could both be feeling the same pull. So that's where the frustration comes in. So also I'm going to say that there's a finger of God pointing towards Mars and Venus, and they're in conjunction, so in a weird connection to Pluto in Capricorn and Neptune in Pisces. And Neptune can be, yes, unconditional love, but it can also be wearing those rose-colored glasses. Is it true or is it deceiving? Are we going to transform this? Have there been lies, deception? What's going on? What's going on in this connection, right? The finger of God, the yod, it's called a yod in astrology, is pointing to the lovers in Leo. So it's all about the heart. It's all about being childlike. Remember, Leo is all about that risk. It's passion, desire, the ability to create, and anything to do with children. Okay. Let's see what's going on. 13th of July. Love is on the 4 at this time as we talk. Relationships. What's going on, please, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles. No movement. Again, this is Virgo. Someone is strategizing, planning out their future, but they're stuck. There's no movement because they need the practical side of things. They need to see that something has got the potential to manifest. And we've got a 6 of Pentacles, which is generosity. It is balance and harmony. It's also anything to do with one's money or one's values, whatever they've created. There's been a stoppage in the past. Someone's been studying something long-term, seeing if there will be equal giving and receiving. Is this worth me investing in? That's what the Knight of Pentacles is looking at. Is this a relationship that will give me back what I've given? When are they going to reciprocate? Okay, we've got generosity here. Libra. Now, of course, this card can speak to legalities. We've got the scales here. So where there's been an injustice, maybe things will be put straight. Let's see in the near future. Oh, I hate having the High Priestess as the third card, the future card. I mean, the High Priestess we know is Virgo and Pisces. So exactly about what I was talking about with the moon now in Virgo in opposition to Jupiter in Pisces. Someone's needing to trust their intuition. The High Priestess, she's a 2, which does speak to balance, relationships. But we know that the High Priestess is also very secret, very much about secrecy. Remember, she's very experienced. She's also someone who's very strong. She's got a strong intuition. Some of you could be looking for answers through someone who reads the cards, someone that's in, the spiritual realm, someone spiritually connected. The High Priestess holds secrets, but she has a deep knowing. And I'm just wondering if this is not talking about the new moon. It could even be talking to, because around the corner we've got the time of Virgo. It's not far off. So we're going to be having, obviously, a full moon in Pisces, new moon in Virgo. I'm wondering if this is talking about that time. So as the sun is transiting through Virgo, because we've got, the indication of a fair bit of earth. Libra, as I said, Pisces, Virgo. Let's see what's going on. What is hidden? We've got the Magician, which is an ace. 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. And the King of Wands. So we've got Gemini, Virgo energies. This is an ace. Someone's got an ace up their sleeve, right? They've got the ability to make magic. They've been studying something. Now maybe planets are helping this move along. Remember, as above, so below. 9 of Cups, right? Someone's wish fulfillment. is here and we don't know about it, well, after inaction, Four of Swords, right? And the King of Wands, someone who's got the ability to create, someone who's taking charge. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Knight of Cups. What's hidden? Someone's been soul searching here. Okay, in hiding. We've got the Devil. So this is strong attraction, but someone has not been communicating that, or someone is looking for answers where maybe, I mean, any difficult chapters in their life, anything that was very challenging for them. Remember that the Devil can be a lack of health. I mean, a lack of a healthy situation, if I could call it that, because it does speak to restrictions, maybe even convictions, I'm going to say, or any karma. Someone's grown spiritually. We've got a lot of Earth, so Virgo, Capricorn here. We've got someone healing after a heartbreak, a disappointment, not being able to move forward in the past, looks like. And we know that this could be a clandestine connection, everyone, because the Four of Swords comes after the Three, and the Devil can speak to matters of the flesh, sexual, strong connection, a pull towards someone or something that was unhealthy. And this can speak to taking drugs, drinking, anything that is unhealthy is the Devil. Remember, it's Saturn. It's like a vicious cycle that someone is having a hard time breaking. So it could have to do with their obligations, a karmic chapter in their life that they're dealing with, they're needing to close up. They've been looking for the answers, and they will be able to make that happen with a magician. So we've got the King of Swords here. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So someone's been scared to communicate their truth. Now we know that both the King of Swords and the Hermit could be doctors. Of course, King of Swords could also speak to anything legal. And of course, the Hermit could also be a, guidance from someone that's very wise, a solicitor or anyone who's in a position. It's the Hermit is a teacher, someone very knowledgeable. Okay, so someone's looking for answers here concerning something very unhealthy or something that they wanted to get out of that was very difficult, very challenging for them. Wow, and we've got the Star card. So this is a lot about very Saturnian. I mean, we've got Aquarius and we've got Capricorn. Both those signs are ruled by Saturn. So it's been a vicious cycle that someone's grown spiritually from. Now they've got the ability, they can see, they have seen, what was holding them back from a wish fulfillment. And Ace of Pentacles, the Star, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, wow, everyone. So this is Eight of Wands. I mean, this is messages of love, and we've got the soulmate connection here, some form of an agreement. We've got Three Cups though here, everyone, which can speak to too many people here. It's interesting that we've got a King of Wands and a King of Swords. So we've got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And I see that in the past there was a wish fulfillment. Someone was, looks like with a star, this could speak to connection through social media. Okay, maybe even just, a period of time in someone's life when they needed to heal from something toxic, or they got involved with, maybe they were involved with someone toxic and they were looking for a way out of it. We've got the Four of Swords though here, straight after the King of Swords, which could be matters of truth, or maybe even trying to cut out something unhealthy from someone's life here. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which could be a connection. This could be a marriage. This could be a business. I mean, looking at these 3 cards here, which, you know, this is sort of a story that's unfolding from the past. There was great promise in a wish fulfillment here, but obviously there was distance, maybe physical distance with that 8 of Wands. But the love messages, Cupid's arrows, were going back and forth, right? But here, matters of truth. Someone was not communicating their fears concerning a love matter, or maybe even their social standing and their obligations in their life. Okay, there was passion, there was, you know, an understanding, an emotional agreement here. But then all of a sudden, karma comes in and someone has checked out. I mean, the Hermit is someone that's in their cave that needs to heal concerning love matters, someone not ready to bring forth that offer. Knight of Cups, Scorpio, but also someone who's been hurt and they're scared, they're protecting themselves, protecting their heart. But I do see here that someone is ready. They're, you know, they've come out of their cave, they've done their research. They're sort of shaky, but with the celestial energies here, remember this Ace of Cups, there was 3 cups though here, and I'm going to say there was external noise concerning this connection, maybe legal pending matters. Maybe someone had to cut out any obligations or anything unhealthy or someone unhealthy out of their life and move towards what they desire. I mean, this is the time of desire, right? We've got the King of Wands here. So this could be also a Scorpio. This could be Scorpio energies with the King of Wands. Let's see what's going on, everyone. And with that Ace of Pentacles, maybe there was, someone was in another marriage, another commitment. Okay, so there's relating to that commitment, whatever that commitment was, looks like someone's been stuck. They're looking towards, though, being more generous, like, or needing to go through legality. Someone's not communicating that. Someone is not being truthful and communicating what's been going on. Remember, the High Priestess could be another person, a third person, someone who's kept secret. Let's see what's going on. 13th of July. We've got a Divine Feminine. We have the Fox. And we have the Scythe. So that this Divine Feminine has been dealing with someone that was quite sneaky, or she's trying to figure out a way to get out of a unhealthy long-term commitment. I mean, the Scythe does speak to a quick cut, right? We've got the birds, so there's nervousness, there's gymness, but there could also be excitement concerning, you know, the accomplishment of abundance. And when I speak of abundance, it could speak to money matters, and just general abundance within love. We've got the heart here, right? And the birds is a 12, which speaks to sort of, 12 is the Hanging Man, right? It's Pisces. So again, secrecy. We've got 2 birds in this deck. Usually in the Ciro Marchetti, Lenormand, we've got 4 birds. Here I see 2 birds, right? So this could also be secret communications concerning love matters, and maybe even any matters of endings, divorce, or cutting the pie, you know, getting a piece of the pie. This could speak to legalities. It is a 10. And we've got the Garden here, which can speak to a second chance or happiness or someone's social standing out there in the world. We've got the Bouquet, which can speak to an offer, everyone. It can speak to happiness. It's Jupiter in Sagittarius. What's the Karma Dharma? 13th of July, please, Spirit. Karma Dharma for the 13th of July. And we've got Heal. We've got the Star, everyone. Number 17, beautiful. What is beneath the Knight of Pentacles? We've got the Ace of Cups, so there's a stoppage, there's blockages, or this is something that someone's been studying for quite some time. Remember that the Knight of Pentacles looks towards the future. So this is taking us back to the past. We've got Judgment. Judgment, which is a crisis. This is a very important decision, right? Scorpio is here, Pluto. Remember, as I said, the finger of God is pointing to Mars and Venus in Leo, and it's connected to Pluto and to Neptune, which Neptune can speak to unconditional love, a spiritual connection. Pluto is the transformation, the breakdown. If there's been none of that, then it's pointing to what you know, the focus is on what's going to happen in love, in connection now. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. So someone has not been truthful about something here. Four of Pentacles is someone holding back in relation to what is happening in their home, in their money situation. I see Four of Pentacles very much about stability, someone's stability. So this could also be someone being very secretive about what they hold in their heart, not being truthful. And we've got the single person, again, Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, a lot of earth, so a lot to do with money, someone holding back, maybe even keeping a relationship within their heart, secretly, not even communicating it. But remember that this does speak to a spiritual side, so an ethereal connection, right? This has got to do with practicality and reality. So we've got someone who knows their worth, where there's been no reciprocity. Someone will not be investing, I'm going to say here. And again, someone is single, standing alone. They know that they've got the ability to manifest what is missing from their life. Look at the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So it's got a lot to do with one's home. We've got a card of, this is the wish fulfillment card, obviously. It's the Star. It can be speaking to the end of the month of July and August, where we're going to have 2 full moons in the sign of Aquarius. So full moons are endings. Remember, Aquarius is right across from Leo. So that's why, I think you should listen to the message, Make or Break, which was the divine spread. I think it does tie in very much with that reading. Let's see what's going on. Chemistry, finances and career. And we've got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And we've got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, which is the Leo energy. So there could be a bit of that, but there's a lot of chemistry. Something is blocking finances and career, or I'm going to say even family. Okay, maybe even a legal situation here. And again, someone could be waiting on a payout before they can move forward on what they're trying to create here. I'd like to take 3 Sibillas on the High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles. Remember that the Judgment card is a major decision. It's someone that has not been, alive, like they've been on automatic pilot, not living. There's been no equal give and take. Someone's been paying a heavy karmic time. They've been paying hard, I would say. But this is like a second chance. This is Archangel Michael here. What's going on? Why do we have the High Priestess? We've got the Ace of Pentacles and stanza. So news is coming through that was hidden. Things that were going on behind a closed door that we don't know about will be coming through. There's also a sense of intimacy, an indication of intimacy here. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is the dispiacere card. That can speak to mixed emotions, bittersweet. It could speak to needing, we've got two aces here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, needing to sever ties with anything that was, I'm going to say, maybe very intense, but also very challenging. Remember, we had the fox here, the fox, which speaks to someone may need to sever ties and let go, where someone has been holding back and being deceitful and not spilling the beans or not speaking their truth. It's time to sever ties and let that go, because the Four of Pentacles is all about stagnancy. It's the miser, not having been given what you deserve, what one deserves. And we've got Four of Pentacles, you see, again, the falsita, falsehood, where there's been falseness, lies, deception. It's time to sever ties. It's time to sever ties. I think that would get the ball rolling. I don't know in which direction for each of you, but it's you know, it's time now. Something's got to be done about this Four of Pentacles. And where there's been a false and secrecy, it's time to use that sword. And that sword could speak to speaking truthfully or severing ties. And we've got the Three of Swords, the Vedovo, which means, you know, the widower. Someone is going to be crying over spilt milk here. Well, this is a disappointment. For some of you, this could be a big disappointment, right? The Vedovo can also speak to someone who's in solitude and they're not communicating that. They're feeling very lonely. Six of Pentacles is here. So I feel that severing, that using that Ace of Swords will bring the change. Let's take one more, because we've got the Hermit here. Someone is ready to come out of their cave. This is a decision that's going to be made. And we've got the Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is that portal opening, I would say. And we've got the male peacock here. So this is a card of vanity. It is a card of beauty, though, as well. Something superb could be coming through. And for others of you, someone who was quite egotistical, someone who maybe comes from a very, I don't know, they've got a big ego on them for whatever reason. It feels like that is someone that is being sort of slapped around and sort of humbled at this time for some of you. Because I'm going to say that if someone is in a position to make a choice between two people, you know, they get the door closed on their face. So I'm going to say where ego has been, you know, overriding the situation. And, you know, Venus and Mars coming together, conjuncting, could also be power struggles between a love situation. So I feel here someone's not going to play ball. And that is what will bring in the change, the difference, and break that vicious cycle with, you know, the devil that we saw before. Okay, what I'd like to do is take some love messages. Let's take some messages of love today, since it's such a special day. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. For some of you, this could be karma that's been passed on from your parents and you're wondering, why me? Or for others of you, and I'm going to say those of you that have got bad blood with your parents, it's time to forgive and forget. Even if it hurts, there's no point in carrying wounds and, you know, open wounds and, you know, hurting your own heart first and then everyone else. By holding on to bad blood, first of all, you're harming your own heart and then everyone else. So healing and forgiveness is what's necessary today, I feel. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. We do have a true love connection here, but there's family issues that someone is needing to heal before they can sort of restart. I mean, playfulness is very childlike. It's like, you know, flirting, starting all over again. And some of you have been waiting forever, but it's all happening in divine timing. Okay? What's going on? What are the love messages for today? And we've got Judgment and a number 20 here as well. So we've got, unfortunately, I did not recognize you as my soulmate at first sight, but now I see you truly are. And that's the Five of Pentacles, which is a connection. Both people were feeling left out in the cold, or they were from two different areas of the world, different religion, maybe big differences in age, you know. It wouldn't be your usual connection. So something was different about this connection, and that's why, and remember that a soulmate connection, a twin flame, they're not easy connections. Soulmate, I suppose, could be just even friendships, right? You are my other half. I want to give you everything in life to make you happy. And that's the Six of Pentacles, which we've got three times, actually. 3 times we've got the Six of Pentacles, which means there will be justice, will put things straight. There will be generosity, okay? Maybe what you've been giving from your heart in the past, maybe there's a chance that it could be reciprocated now, as someone has gone through a crisis in their life and they've been humbled, I feel. Our families will never accept this relationship. 2 of Swords. So you see, for many of you, there were family. Family was in the way. This is a number 13. 13 is a number 4 again. Let's take one more. I got carried away. I didn't want to hurt you. It didn't mean anything. And that's the 7 of Swords, which we've got the fox right here. So we did talk about forgiving and forgetting, but that's going to be different for each of you. If someone stepped out and they're coming, they're coming back and apologizing, of course, it's up to you. It's your own life, your decision. But we've got 9 swords here, so you've gone, or you're going through a lot of stress at this time. 13, 20, again, crisis, judgment. But remember, 20 also equals a 2, which comes into balance. Some of you will forgive and forget. Others of you will be closing the door. All right, everyone. Let's take the goddesses and sirens. Now, someone mentioned yesterday that they enjoy me reading from the book. So I am going to be looking. Oh my God. I'm going to be reading from the book. And we've got Lilith and Equality, everyone. And why did I say, oh my God? Because I always pre-shuffle my cards before I open camera. And this is the one card. As soon as I grabbed this deck and I started to shuffle, straight away this card opened up. And I said, oh, Lilith, right? Maybe it's a Lilith day. And Lilith does speak to, she demands equality, and it's called equality. Lilith is they say that she was Adam's first wife. She did not want to be beneath Adam, and therefore she rebelled. She wanted to be equal. She demanded respect. That's what they say. How I see Lilith, of course, this is our shadow side. This is a dark deity. This is very similar to Venus moving through Scorpio. There are those dark energies, right? Think of Pluto, jealousy, manipulation. You know, Lilith is very much about, and Venus in Scorpio would be someone that, you know, doesn't get enough intimacy. They need, you know, they can never get enough, right? It's not an easy energy at all. And Lilith also, I've seen people going through Lilith transits where they're, you know, Lilith is activated in their chart and they just act totally out of character. It's psychologically, it's very difficult People act totally out of character. They would do things that you would not expect. Now, there's a few cards beneath, but I'm not going to take them. This is the top card. So let's read. Lilith demands respect, and she's obviously a feminine energy. So this is obviously the recessive, loving, nurturing, speaking up, demanding respect at this time. And remember that Venus was chasing Mars. Now the tables are going to turn because Venus is going to move over Mars and start to lead. Let's read Lilith and see what it says. Here we are. An equal partnership in love or business is a positive goal. Your personal power may be challenged. Recognize the need for a balance of sexual power in your body and in your relationships. So someone could be using sex as a tool, you know, for some of you. Okay, well, it's quite a long message. You know what I'm thinking? I'm actually thinking that I might, I'll just give you the first, maybe read the first paragraph, but I'm going to actually type beneath the video so that you can get all the message. Okay. Within Jewish folklore, and within some mystical traditions, Adam had a first wife before Eve. Her name was Lilith. The story is told thus. God created Adam from clay and said, "It is not good for man to be alone." He then created a woman from the same earth, exactly as he had created Adam. Okay, so this does ring true to what I just said. God then suggested that they go forth and be fruitful, but Adam and Lilith began to disagree. "I will not lie below you, I am your equal," said Lilith. Adam rose up and answered, "No, I am superior. I will always lie on top." Lilith could not believe what Adam had said and cried, "We are equal as we were made the same way by the same God." They argued and could not come to a resolution, and so Lilith flew away into the air as far from Adam as she could go. Oh my goodness. I can't help but keep reading. Adam watched helpless as she disappeared from view and called to his God, "The woman you have sent me has fled from me." His God heard him and sent 3 angels, Sinoi, Sansonoi, and Simangaloth, to find her. The Creator said to the angels, "If she comes back, all is well, and I have made her well. If not, tell her that she will be expelled and that she will agree that 100 of her children will die every day." The angels found Lilith flying over the sea, and they told her of God's ultimatum. She thought carefully, but she could not return. And there was, yes, I knew about that as well, that you can imagine a mother seeing her children being slain in front of her eyes. You can imagine the rage of Lilith. Oh my God, this is huge. Anyway, I will type the rest of the message, everyone. Yeah, it's a very, very much about power struggles. I will, because I'm not reading the reversed messages, I am also going to put the reverse message beneath the video so you could read that and see what is important for you and how it speaks to you and your own personal journey. All right, so I'm going to now take a energy oracle. Feels more like a battle of the gods to me than of, you know, this is a power struggle. But, you know, through power struggles and through struggles generally is when things change. Because if there's been stagnancy, that's unhealthy as well. 13th of July, please, Spirit. What is the message? What do we need to know? 13th of July. And we have deceit. My goodness. Let's quickly read that. It's number 25, which equals a 7. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others, or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what is going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable. So watch your money and your good name and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. A deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of values may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. Let's read the reversed as well, reverse message. Receiving this card reversed puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work is being dissolved. Or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of a new, peaceful and open environment where one where you will be able to forge more success in greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reversed is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. Wow. All right. Very, very interesting. And I will leave you with that, everybody. I hope that that helped you today. I'm wishing you well. As I said, you can read the rest of the message concerning Lilith. I want to show you the card. Okay. I don't know how it speaks to you. Remember that Lilith can be our shadow side as well. So maybe it's a time to sort of step back and try and see things from a different perspective. Okay. Love and light to all of you. Talk to you soon.